Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to MC Farm. This is episode 11. Last episode we had some problems with the dairy, but I managed to find out what was happening. It actually took the sugar in, but it got full, so we still have plenty of sugar. But the milk, it wasn't taking it because it's bottled milk, and what we actually need is raw cow milk. Um, the only way to obtain cow milk is by actually owning cows, and you need a special kind of shed, not the cheap shed which is only for breeding. So right now we got the milk, the bottled milk on the back, and we have some cereal also. So doesn't it ring a bell? Milk and cereal? I was thinking to taking the product to the farmers market and showing it off. Maybe we'll have our own display there, and we'll put the milk and the cereal for everyone to taste. And who knows? Maybe we can get some financial support. I guess I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here we are. We arrived at the farmers market. We talked to everyone, and they can't wait to taste the milk and cereal. So yeah, let's go ahead and strap them and actually make some money from our own product. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty good. We now have some money in the bank, 35 grand. One of our contracts just finished, as we are working them in the background. So let's see what people have to say about the cereal while we tackle on more contracts and send the car home. See you soon. Alright, so I was just parking my trailers in the garage here. Let me close the door real quick. And it seems this milk and cereal at the farmers market was a brilliant idea, as people really enjoyed it. And Katie said she wants to help me produce the milk, so we can get the chocolate going and everything, so we won't have to supply from the warehouse anymore. While I'm looking at the factory, we still have a lot of supplies in. Like we could be running for a few months. We have 400, almost 5,000 liters of chocolate. But yeah, let's go talk to Katie.
Hello, hello. Sure. Let's see. Well, have I told you about my great-grandfather and how he lost our heirloom lamp? It is an interesting story, mostly because of the fact that my family has been looking for this hidden lamp for ages. Apparently, my family had this magic lamp for generations. So, the thing about the lamp and its mysterious power is it repels mosquitoes instead of attracting them. Pretty nice if you ask me. I really hate mosquito bites. I can't resist the urge to scratch that itch. Back to the story. My great-grandfather had this rivalry with a family in a neighboring town. There had been some dispute over an apple pie recipe. The details are unfortunately lost, but their ancestors seemed to worship some mysterious golden apples. The son of my great-grandfather, my grandfather, fell in love with the daughter of his rival and asked for her hand in marriage, as one does once in a while. This was scandalous, of course, and my great-grandfather could not let the daughter of his rival get her hands on the lamp. If a family was to be free of mosquito bites, it was sure enough not supposed to be the other family. Being distraught, and a bit petty because of the apple-based rivalry, he took the lamp and buried it somewhere. Nobody knew where. My grandmother was a kind and capable woman and quickly won over his heart, though, and made the rivalry fade in the light of true love. When my great-grandfather saw the error of his ways and wanted to give the lamp to his son as an heirloom, an approval of a mosquito-free marriage, well, he forgot where he buried it. The lamp has been lost and our family has been plagued by mosquito bites ever since. All due to his pettiness and apple pie. Moral of the story is, never make rash decisions, and if you do, be prepared to get bitten by mosquitoes. If you ever find a buried single-burner student lamp, it might be his. If you ask me, it belongs in a museum if it was ever found. I'd even endure the itching if I must. But enough of my family's history. I'm sure you have stuff to do. See you later. Sure, what can I help you with? Well, you definitely want a pasture or barn. Cows on your field are not good for your yield. If you have laid straw in the barn, the cows will produce manure, and that must be stored. Get yourself a manure heap. Cows produce slurry, too. It's collected in the liquid manure tank. If you want to spread manure and slurry on your fields, you need to buy a spreader and tank for each of the brown goods. Get yourself a tractor with a front loader attachment and a bale spike to deliver bales to the barn, as you need those to feed the cattle. Then you should get yourself a tank to transport milk and water. Depending on the housing situation, you may need a forage mixing wagon to mix the TMR. Cows, like all of your animals, need a pasture or barn, depending on how much you'd like to spend and how many cows you want to keep. If you want to produce slurry or manure, you need at least a cow barn to collect it. You need to deliver fresh water to your cow pasture, as it has no access to water. After placing one of the pastures or barns, you can shape the area of the outdoor enclosure. Okay, as you may have noticed, there are a few different kinds of cows. Brown Swiss and Holstein, for example, are dairy cows. At the age of 18 months, they start producing milk. Angus and Limousin breeds, for example, do not produce any milk. They are only used for breeding and selling for a profit. At 18 months, they start reproducing. You can feed your cows with grass, hay, or TMR. To keep your cows healthy and increase productivity, you shouldn't only feed them hay or grass. I've had the best results with TMR. If your farm relies heavily on milk production, especially in the winter, you should always prepare enough quality food for them so they can be as productive as possible.
I talked to Katie, and the only way that I can actually produce milk is to get a substantial loan and put a big barn on my land. So after we mow the grass, I think we will actually do that, as it will help it will help our project here, and not only for cereals, but the cows will produce slurry, which can also be sold at the biogas plant, or you can spread it on the fields instead of fertilizer. So right now we just will finish the contracts, not much more to do, and I'll see you guys later. So David had a little job for us to break up some rocks around the area, and I thought it could be something interesting and different that we can do. We actually took on all of the contracts in December except for the ones with the wood, because we definitely need the money, as we're trying to go for 300 grand. That's how much a cow barn costs that produce milks. So let's see how we do the rock grinding. here we go. That's pretty satisfying. There we go, easy job. These two rocks, he said to leave them. I'm not sure why, but I can do them. So yeah, nice contract. Let's cash in. Alright everyone, so we've been busy as a bee, no pun intended. We got some extra equipment to help us get all the cultivating jobs done until the end of the day. Look at this beautiful machinery. Yeah, so this has been the episode. I hope you tune in next time, because next episode it will be January and we will be mowing the grass fields. We will be doing some bales, we will be doing some classic grass work. See you guys next time.